Hello guys, how are you? Today I'm going to start exercise 6.2 of chapter 6 lines and angle. Exercise 6.1 we have completed earlier. So question number first is written for you. What is given in question first? To prove AB parallel to CD and find the value of x and y. Actually these two lines, straight lines you can see here, and one another straight line is intersecting both the line. We have to prove AB parallel to CD and value of x and y. So how we can do this? See, we will start the solution. First of all, you can see here 50 and x. What is the relation between 50 and x? Yes, you know. We know that, I am writing in short way, we know that 50 degree plus x is equal to 180. What is the region? Linear pair. The equation. The linear pair. Then 50 will go that side. Then x is equal to 180 minus 50. And what will come here? 130 degree. X is 130 degree. Now students, you can see if x is 130 and this is also 130. It means one relation you can observe here. One is exterior, another is interior, and on the same side of transversal, it means they are corresponding angle. So you can see here that now we observe that x is equal to angle x equal to angle this exterior angle 130, showing what? Corresponding angles. They are showing the property of corresponding angle. Therefore, AB parallel to CD. It is proved that if these are corresponding angle, they are equal. It means they are showing the corresponding angle. So AB parallel to CD. And x and y. What is the relation between x and y? You know that. Then angle x is equal to angle y. They are what? Alternate interior angle. And what is the value of x? X is 130. Then right here 130 degree is equal to y. So therefore y is equal to 130 degree. So we got here what? X is equal to 130. Y is equal to 130. And we have proved that AB parallel to CD. So question is done very easily. Now question number second. AB parallel to CD is given. AB parallel to CD. And CD parallel to EF. It means AB parallel to EF also. See. And Y is to Z. Ratio of Y is to Z is 3 to 7. Find the value of X. So first of all, it's very simple question. How will you do? You write down here. See, if AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF, therefore AB parallel to EF also. By what? Axiom. By axiom. I told you axiom what? Things which are equal to the same thing are equal to one another. Means AB parallel to CD also, EF, CD parallel to EF also. It means AB parallel to EF. By axiom we know that AB parallel to EF also. Now ratio is given Y is to Z, 3 is to 7. You can see, students, you can observe over here, this is Y. If this is Y, then this is also Y, because vertically opposite angle. Both are Y, the value of both Y. Now what you can observe here, angle Y and angle Z. What they are? They are co-interior. What they are? Co-interior. CD parallel to EF. Write down. We observe that, I am writing short way. We observe that CD parallel to EF. Okay. Then Y, therefore Y plus Z is equal to 180. Region is what? Co-interior. Co-interior are supplement, you know. And what is the ratio of y and that? 3:7. So let the angle be small m. Then y will be 3m plus z will be 7m is equal to 180 degree. 3m plus 7m, 10m. 10m is equal to 180. It means m is equal to 180 upon 10 with 18 degree. Value of m is 18 degree. From that 18 degree, take out the value of y and z. What is the value of y? It means y is equal to 3m is equal to 3 into 18. 18 3 is 54 degree. And z is equal to 7m. And 7m is 7 multiply 18. So multiply 7 18, what will come? 7 8 is 56. Carry 5. 7 1 is 7. 7 plus 5 12. So 126 degree. So y and z you got value. Now we want to find value of x. So it's very simple. No. We observe that again. What? X plus y is equal to 180 again. Angle x and y 180 again. Y co-interior. Same. Region is same. Co-interior. Then angle x you don't know. We have to find out. Y value we got just now how much? 54 degree. See 54 degree is equal to 180. Now subtract 54 from. Then x is equal to 180 minus 54 will give you 126 degree. The value of x we got 126 degree. That's so simple. It is not too much long, but you try to understand. You can do this question by other method also. But I thought this is suitable for you. That's why I have done this method. Question number 3. Given that AB parallel to CD, EF perpendicular to CD, and angle GED is 126 degree. Which angle is 126? Angle GED, this is 126 degree. Okay. And what to find out? Angle AGE and angle GEF and angle FGE. So students, we should do this question very easy. You know that angle we want to find out angle AGE. AGE means which angle? AGE. This angle we want to find out. So it is so simple. How? See. Solution. See. We know that AB parallel to CD. A parallel to CD. So what is the relation between AGE and GED? They are alternate interior angle as GE is transversal. If you think now, as GE is transversal, therefore angle AGE is equal to angle GED is equal to 126. This is given. What is the region? Alternate interior angle. Why this region? They are equal. Equation 1 suppose. So we got value of angle AGE is equal to 126 degree. First we take out first angle. Now GEF. Where is GEF? Angle GEF. GEF. We want value this angle. This angle. It's so simple. You know the whole angle means how will we get it? We know that angle GED is equal to angle GED divided into two parts. First, angle FED plus angle FED, this angle FED, and plus angle GEF. Okay. Now this is whole angle is how much? 126 degree. It is given. Whole angle is 126 degree. And angle FED is given 90 degree. It is clearly given 90 degree. Right here 90 degree. So plus angle GEF. We can calculate easily. So transpose 90 from this side to that side. 126 minus 90 is equal to angle GEF. Subtract 90 from 120, then you will get the value of GED. What is the value of angle GEF 6, then 3, so 36 degree. Then angle GEF we got how much? 36 degree. Now which angle you want to first find, second also find, now third. FGE, where is FGE? FGE means this angle you want to find out. It's so simple. See what we do here. Now see, angle AGE plus angle FGE is equal to 180 degree. What is the region? Linear pair. I'll show the region. AGE, this angle, and FGE, both angle are linear pair because straight line, AB is a straight line. So we have written linear pair. AGE value, what is the value of angle AGE? Is 126 degree. It is given 126 degree. We have find out just now. Here 126 degree. Plus angle FGE is equal to 180. Now transpose 126 to that side. Then angle FGE is equal to 180 minus 126. Now subtract 126. This is 4. 7 minus 2, 5, 54 degree. What is the value of FGE? Is 54. So we take out this value also. This also we got GF and AG. The question is done very easy. Question number 4. Given PQ parallel to ST. This is given PQ parallel to ST. And angle PQR is 110 degree. And angle RST is 130 degree. To find angle QRS, means QRS we want to find out this angle. How to do? Students, we need one small construction is in this question. What to do? We have to construct one. I am writing here. Means construct a line which is parallel to ST passing through R. So we can construct here. Look, one line we can draw that is parallel to ST, or you can say PQ also. This line you have taken. A line L, suppose L you have taken. A line L which is parallel to ST. That is parallel to ST. If it is parallel to ST, then it will be parallel to PQ also. Okay. Now it's so simple. Hereafter, what you can see here? You know that very well. Suppose this angle you have constructed angle 1. This angle you have constructed angle 2. Okay. Now, what we can observe? You see here now? We know that what? PQ parallel to L, line L. Okay, through construction also you can write down. Then angle 110 plus angle 1 is equal to 180 degree. 110 and 180 degree. Why? The region is what? Co-interior. Co-interior. Angle on the same side of transversal. Then angle 1 value will be 180 minus 110. What will come here? If you subtract 70 degree. What is that? 70 degree. Similarly, you can do here also. Also, ST parallel to line L. ST parallel to L. So 130 degree plus angle 2 is equal to 180. Region is same. Co-interior. Co-interior. Same region. Now 130 will be subtracted from that side. The angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 130 will give you 50 degree. What is that? Angle 2 is equal to 50 degree. So this is 50 degree. Now it's very simple. How? See, we know that L is a line, straight line. So therefore, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle QRS. QRS is equal to 180. Region supplementary. what they are supplementary. Sorry, we can say here that L is line. Supplementary also you can write down. Supplementary or L is a line that we have written already. The straight angle. This is what? Straight angle actually. So angle 1 is that 70 degree we got just now here, plus angle 2 is 50 degree, plus angle QRS is equal to 180 degree. 50 plus 70, 120, subtract 120, angle QRS is equal to 180 minus 120. So what will come here? 60 degree. Angle QRS will come 60 degree. That is the final answer of this question. We have done very easy. Question number 5. Given that AB parallel to CD and angle APQ is 50 degree and angle PRD is 127 degree, and we have to find out value of X and Y. So it's very simple. See, student, it is very simple. How? Look, solution. I will start. Solution. You know that AB parallel to CD. See, AB parallel to CD given, and PQ is what? Transversal. As PQ is transversal. So we can say angle 50 and what is the relation between angle 50 and Z? Angle 50 and X. That is the alternate interior because Z. See, APQ it's just like a Z. I told you if the Z is making it means they are alternate interior angle. So therefore X is equal to 50 degree. Region is what? Alternate interior angle. It's so simple. So value of X we got just now only in one small efforts only. Now you want to find the value of this Y. So how? This is also very simple. You know that 50 plus Y means, see, AB parallel, write down now, AB parallel to CD and PR is transversal, as PR is transversal. If it is transversal, it means therefore angle APR is equal to angle PRD. APR and PRD, they are what? Alternate interior angle again. That is transversal. Region, alternate interior angle. So APR, what is APR angle? 50 plus Y. So 50 plus Y, APR value. And PRD is given 127, write down 127 degree. So transpose 50 that side. So Y is equal to 127 minus 50 degree. So what will come here if you subtract? 7 and then here again 7, 77 degree. So Y value you got 77 degree and this is given 50 degree. So now easily you got both value X and Y. Yes student, question number 6. I suggest you learn this question very nicely because it is most important question. Okay, it is one of the most important question of this whole chapter, not only on exercise. So please first of all pay attention what is given in this question. PQ and RS are mirrors placed such that PQ parallel to RS. These are two mirrors. One ray, incident ray, strike with mirror PQ at B and again reflect it and strike with mirror RS at C and then again go to the reflected ray. We have to prove in this AB parallel to CD. So first of all students, for getting this we need some construction. What to construct? I am constructing here. Means one perpendicular I have taken from PQ, that I am taken capital M, BM, and here I am taking one more perpendicular CN. See, I am writing here. Means what we have done here, like BM perpendicular to PQ we have taken, and in that here I have taken BN perpendicular to PQ and CN, or you can say, yeah, CN BM, the end CN perpendicular to RS we have taken. If we have taken it is perpendicular, it means, students, what you can say, this is 90 degree, this is also 90 degree perpendicular, and this is also 90 degree. Perpendicular means exactly 90 degree, here also 90 degree. Now hereafter, what you can observe, if this is, see, this is already given, see, we observe that, construct some angle also, sorry, I'll tell you, see, let this angle 1, this construct angle 2, here construction this is angle 3, and this is construction angle 4, constructed angle also, angle 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we'll solve this question in detail. So what we do here, see, here you can see that BN parallel to CM, BN parallel to CM, why? It is, you know that BN is part of PQ and CM is part of RS, so definitely they will be also perpendicular. They are also the parallel, BN parallel to CM, okay, and this is 90, this is also 90, and both are perpendicular. We know that BM perpendicular to PQ and CN perpendicular to RS. So therefore, means these are co-interior, means angle BN, angle NB and NBM plus angle CMB is equal to 180 degree. 90 plus 90, 90 plus 90, 180 degree. So what they are showing? They are showing co-interior. What they are? Co-interior. If they are showing co-interior, it means what happened? These line also parallel. Therefore, BM parallel to CM also. So if these also parallel, see. Now hereafter, if you know these lines are parallel, so angle 2 is equal to angle 3 by what? This alternate interior angle. Therefore, angle 2 is equal to angle 3. What they are? Alternate interior angle. This equation 1. Suppose angle 2 and angle 3 equal because we have proved these are line of parallel. As it is a parallelogram. B and CM is a parallelogram. That's fine. After that, students, angle 1 and angle 2, you know what? According to law of reflection, you know that this is the what? Ray of incident and this is ray of C. Now AB is ray of incident and BC is ray of reflection or we can reflected ray, and BM is normal. So according to the law of physics, you know that the law of physics state that the normal, ray of incident and ray of reflected fall in the same plane. And one more rule, what? Angle 1 equal to angle 2, you can say why? You can know angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection. This is the law of physics. You should revise in science. So if angle 1 and angle 2 similarly angle 3 is equal to also angle 4. Same reason angle 3 equal to angle 4. Now this is equation second and this equation is equation third. First equation angle 2 equal to angle 3, we have proved alternate interior angle. Second angle equation 1 and equation 2. Equation 3 and equation 4 by these reason. Here after the main point is what? Means now you will take here twice of angle 2. See, means taking equation 1, angle 2 is equal to angle 3, and what you can do means multiply by 2 both. So twice of angle 2 is equal to twice of angle 3. This is what, by axiom. I taught you in that trapezoidal geometry, if whole are equal, then double also are equal. Now angle 2, twice of angle 2 means what you can write down here? Angle 2 plus angle 2. Twice of angle 3 means angle 3 plus angle 3. And now you know angle 3, angle 2 and angle 1 both are equal. So why you can't replace angle 1? In the place angle 2, angle 1 plus angle 2. And angle 3 and angle 2, angle 3 and angle 4 are equal. So write down angle 3 in the place of angle 3, angle 4. Now angle 1 plus angle 2. Angle 1 plus angle 2, what you can say? Angle ABC. So write here. There is no space. I am writing here. Angle 1 plus angle 2 will angle ABC is equal to angle 3 plus angle 4 means angle DCB or BCD. Angle BCD. So therefore, if angle ABC is equal to angle BCD, what they are showing? Alternate interior angle property. Alternate interior angle. And if they are showing alternate interior angle, it means AB parallel to CD. Therefore, AB parallel to CD. Hence, proved. This is very good question. Revise very well, then you can understand. Okay. So thank you. Today the exercise is over. Revise each question properly. Okay.